Ayan, good day class. For today, or for this session, we will be talking about portal method in our subject, structural theory. No? So before we start with our example, syempre discuss po muna natin yung concept ng portal method and saan po siya ginagamit. So yung portal method class, ito yung technique natin in determining our internal loads, internal reactions and moment within our frame. So, kumbaga, you can imagine this is a two-story building na yung kanyang roof is slab. Ibig sabihin is concrete, for example. So, this is its frame. So, ito yung ground floor natin, ito yung second floor, ito yung roof deck, for example. Pwede siyang roof deck, pwede din siyang, roof na concrete. Ayan. So, therefore, meron tayong columns, meron tayong beam. So, lagyan natin ng label para mas klaro. So, ito siya, yung naka-vertical, ito, tsaka ito, that are our columns. Diba? Yung naka-vertical, syempre. Then, yung naka-horizontal natin, ito, tsaka ito, these are our beams. No? Same dito. Column, and column. This is also our beams. Ito tsaka ito is beam. Okay. So, kumbaga class, ano yung effect? Kasi ginagamit tong portal method and yung isang method which is cantilever method. Ginagamit natin when it comes to earthquake. And yung minsan is wind load. So, pero mostly is earthquake load siya. Because of our earthquake, what will happen, di ba? Our building, our structure will move horizontally. Di ba? Meron din siyang vertical na loadings, syempre, pero mostly is horizontal, di ba? Because of the shaking of our soil. And syempre, ang ating foundation nakakabit sa soil, so our building or structure will also shake from left to right or right to left. So what will happen? Let us draw its diagram. No? Exaggeration to ha. Because of our shaking, mag-move siya, kumbaga. Exaggeration lang ni Klasa. Diba? This is just an exaggeration na moving. So, yan siya, mag-move. Okay. So, therefore, parang may point load na nag-a-act for it to move. That's why mayroon tayong mga PP na mga point load. For example, this one, no? 30, 60. So, in your earthquake na subject soon, no? Malalaman ninyo kung paano kunin yung mga point load. But for our subject, which is theory of structures or structural theory, binibigay na po kaagad yung ating P. So yung goal po natin dito class is to find, no, because of our point loads in every floor, magkakaroon tayo ng reaction, internal reactions, di ba? So paano magkakaroon ng internal reactions? Cut po natin yung every span. For example, cut natin na ito, analyze natin yung kinat ko. So, because we cut it, what will happen? Ma-expose. Diba? Yan, cut. For example, then, ito siya. Pag cut natin, na-expose. Ano yung na-expose? Because of this point load, no? Magkakaroon tayo ng, di ba, opposite reaction. So, lagyan natin ng label siguro para hindi tayo mawala. kapag mamaya, no, we are solving, pag color red, yung pen na ginamit ko, that is for V. That is our shear. Okay? Kapag color blue naman yung gagamitin ko, siguro dark blue, ito, blue, that is tension or compression. And last one, kapag black yung gagamitin ko, black, ayan, that is for M or moment. Diba? Alam naman natin yan. What is the relationship? Ano yung ibig sabihin ng shear sa kanyang cross-section? So, yung shear po is always perpendicular sa ating surface. Diba? For example, drawing natin, ito yung surface natin. So, shear is, that is parallel. Mali yung nasabi ko, no? Parallel yung shear. So, for example, di ba? Cut natin yun. So, yan siya. Cut natin yung surface natin. So, may left and right. Ayan. That is always parallel sa ating surface. Kapag tinawag nating tension, no? Kapag i-compare natin sa surface, cut tayo for example, ayan siya. So, tension po is perpendicular sa surface. So, what will happen? Erase ko muna kasi hindi siya makita. Ayan. So, for example, dito pababa, sa taas is pataas. So, perpendicular siya sa surface. Okay. Kapag moment, syempre, moment. No? So, kung mag-cut tayo, our moment acts sa ating joints. Ayan siya, moment. Ayan, sa baba din. Ayan, moment, pababa. Pwede siyang baliktad, depende sa situation. So, that is all about the column. No? So, therefore, pag i-cut natin to, ito, naka-cut, will happen. No? Ma-expose yung ating shear, color red. Meron siyang shear dito. Yan. Diba? Then, sa kabila din, sa baba. So, kung ano yung shear dito, yan din yung shear sa baba. Diba? Equal and opposite po sila. Naka-mirrored, kumbaga. What is our shear? V. V. Then, pinutol natin siya. What will happen? Meron din tayong masosolve na color blue, si tension or compression. So, for example, ayan, away, papalayo sa ating body or section, that is tension. Diba? Papalayo, ito, papalayo dito, that is in tension. No? Kapag towards naman, papasok, that is compression. Diba? So, dito, lagyan natin tension or compression. Depende. Lagyan ko ng arrow, ha? And papasok is, papalayo is tension. Ayan, tension to. And tension din to. Pag papasok is compression. The next is moment. No? Because nag-cut tayo, ma-expose yung ating moment. So, pwedeng clockwise or counterclockwise. Basta kung ano yung rotation sa taas, dapat opposite yung nasa baba. That is moment and moment. So, this is our column. Then, for example, no, cut natin dito na side. Cut natin yung beam natin. Beam. Sa beam naman, No? Ito na side. Nakita natin. Cut siya. So, ma-expose. Same po kanina. Diba? Meron tayong shear. Shear is always parallel sa ating surface. So, ayan, V. V. Then, again, nag-cut tayo. So, meron tayong tension or compression. Diba? So, for example, tension. Ayan, this is tension kasi papalayo sa kanyang surface. Or pagbaliktad, andito yung arrow natin that is in compression. Then, last one is our moment. So, pwedeng clockwise or counterclockwise. Moment and moment. Ayan, no? Kabisado na natin. 3 palagi in every cut. Then, magkabilaan sila. So, 6 lahat. Make sure lang na kung ano yung V natin dito shear, yan din yung shear dito. No, opposite lang ang kanyang direction. Dito, kung ano yung tension, same din dito yung tension. Compression, compression. Kung ano yung moment dito, same din dito yung moment. Opposite lang yung kanyang rotation. So, yan yung tatandaan natin kasi. Color red is shear, color blue is tension, compression, color black is moment. Save ko muna, baka mawala. Yan. Okay, so let's start with our example. But before that, another assumptions if we are using portal method. So kapag more portal method class, ibig sabihin yan, ang pag-analyze po natin is in every floor. For example, ito di ba, 2-story. So first thing that you need to do, no, is to cut. For example, drawing ko ulit yung ating frame. Frame po yung tawag dyan. So, yung frame natin, ito siya. Naka-fixed sa baba, syempre. Tapos, ayan. Okay. So, this is our point load, P. This is our P1 and this is our P2. Again, binibigay po siya. So, ang gagawin natin, ika-cut natin, di ba? We need to cut dito. Wait lang, kulang ng isa. For example, dito. So, cut tayo dito. Cut. Kasi we need to expose yung mga shear and tension compression natin dyan. So, kapag portal method class, sabi ko kanina, we need to analyze our frame in each floor. So, ang first step po natin is to cut dito sa highest point niya. Then, lagyan natin ng arrow pataas. Change ko lang class yung color para mas ma-emphasize. So, again, we need to cut sa gitna yung pag-cut. Then, yung arrow natin is pataas. Yan. Arrow pa itaas. So, what will happen? Drawing natin, no? Kasi nag-cut tayo. Again, this is our first step. So, ma-expose siya. Diba? This is our P1. So, tatandaan nyo, class, ito. Kapag portal method, pag-cut po natin, syempre, we have our P1, then ito yung nakakat. Ang first thing na mag-react is in shear. Diba? We have P1 na horizontal. Syempre, magre-react. What will happen, no? Mag-react sila. Kasi sila yung pumipigil sa point 1 natin or our point load 1. Yan. So, this one is going to the left. Going to the right. So, therefore, magre-react yung lahat ng columns natin going to the left. Then, ento, listen carefully. Ang pag-act ng ating columns class is, kumbaga, mas mabigat yung dinadala ng mga internal columns. Ibig sabihin, P1 will be divided by shear, dito na column, outside column, outside column. Yung sa loob na columns is medyo, kumbaga, mas critical siya. Because as you can see, no, yung loadings natin, dalawa yung span na kinikerry niya. Whereas yung mga outside span po natin is isang span lang yung kinikerry niya. So, hindi siya critical. Yung nasa loob, internal columns. So, ibig sabihin 2V. So, P1, V, 2V, V. So, ganyan po siya. So, ibig sabihin, for example, for this one, si P1 is hahatiin sa must be equivalent to V plus 2V plus V. So, syempre, may value tayo mamaya dyan. So, makukuha natin yung value ng V. Kumbaga, dyan tayo mag-uumpisa. Then, mamaya sa example natin, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano makuha lahat with that shear. So next, kapag makuha na natin to, no, makukuha natin to lahat, dito, dito, tsaka dito. So, iikot yan, makukuha natin to, tsaka ito. Next, no, nakuha na natin yung etong mga sections na to. So, next step na gagawin natin mamaya is to cut again, pero sa ating ground floor and second floor na, dito na banda. Ground floor. So, ika-cut po natin yan, then considering yung ating load sa taas. So, therefore, ibig sabihin, drawing tayo ulit ng ating frame. Ito yung second floor natin. Ayan, then kalahati, half ng ating ground floor na height. So, ayan siya. So, next, same pa din, no? So, kapag i-cut po natin ng ganyan, dalawang loads po yung i-analyze natin. CP1 and CP2. So, sino yung nagre-react sa kanya, no? So, sabihin, sino yung pumipigil sa dalawang point loads natin? Siyempre, yung nakat lang na columns. Ito, hindi magre-react. Bakit? Kasi hindi siya nakaputol. Yung nasa baba yung yung i-analyze natin. Ayan. Diba? So therefore, P1, P2, again, yung outside natin na shear is not critical. Yung nasa inside po, yung critical, so 2V siya. So therefore, for this one, mamaya, gagawin natin is P1 plus P2 is equivalent to V pero 2 yung nilagay. V plus 2V plus V. Ayan. So, to make it clear, for example, another frame to. For example, meron po tayong frame na marami masyadong column sa loob. Ayan. So, example, this is our P1. No? Sabi ko kanina, outside column is not critical. So, ang kanyang shear is V lang. V. Yung mga internal columns is 2V. 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 Yan. So, for example, ito yung frame natin. This is P1. Equals V plus 2V plus 2V plus 2V plus V. Ayan siya. Outside V, inside is 2V, 2V, 2V. Okay, so yan yung concept natin. Save ko muna. Ayan siya. So the point of inflection are located at the mid-height of each column above the first floor. If the base of the column is fixed, the point of inflection is assumed at mid-height. Sabi ko kanina, sa mid-height po tayo mag-cut. Otherwise, it is assumed at the hinge column base. So, mostly naman din sa mga frames natin, naka fixed siya. So mid-height po yung pagputol natin. So points of inflection occur at mid-span of beam. So as you can see, ito, yung mga pagputol daw natin is always sa gitna ng column and gitna ng beams. So total horizontal shear at any floor is distributed among the columns of that floor such that the exterior columns carry half of the force carried by the inner columns. So, ibig sabihin, V sa loob is 2V. So, half lang sa outside, no? Kasi sa inside is twice. Okay, so ayan, alam na natin yung concept. Let's proceed po sa ating example. But before that, type okay sa ating chat box, everybody, if you are still there. If nakikinig ba tayo sa concept. Yan na, concept pa lang yun. Everybody type okay. Sige. So, this is our example for portal method. So, we are given a frame na 8 meters, 6 meters yung agwat ng column, 6 meters, 6 meters yung ating ground floor papuntang second floor, then second floor papuntang, for example, roof deck. So, papangalanan natin A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, yung ating mga joints. Sa top, na point load is 30 kN. Sa bottom, ito, along our roof deck is 30. Along our second floor is 60 kN. Okay, so, procedural to ha. Kumbaga, kung mali na yung first step mo, may chance na mali na po siya lahat. Okay? Wait lang, guys. Ayan, sorry for that. So, start tayo. Again, first step is to cut dito sa ating second floor papuntang roof deck na column. So, drawing natin, no? Drawing ba ako dito? Wala. So, drawing ko ha. Dito ako mag-draw. Dito. So, mag-cut tayo. This is just a representation. Ayan. No, kalahati. This is our ayan. So, this is our C, F, I. This is 3 meters. For example lang. 3 meters. This is 8 meters, 6 meters. Then, yung point load natin is 30 kilonewton. Okay na. So, sabi natin kanina sa concept, yung outside natin na mga columns, they are carrying V, shear. While yung inside columns is 2V. Yan, again, I hope that nandyan yung calculators niyo. Kindly help me, no? So, ang gagawin natin is summation of forces horizontal is equivalent to 0 where all right side forces are positive. So, ibig sabihin, 30 is positive, then V is negative, so minus V. Pwede din ilipat mo na lang kaagad, no? That is just the same, di ba? So, minus 2V minus V is equivalent to 0. So, pwede din yung kanina. Opposite, P1 equals positive, positive, positive. That is just the same. So, 30 minus X sa calculator minus 2X minus X equals 0. Shift solve, what is our V? Yes. I hope everyone will participate. That is 7.5. Very good. 7.5 kilonewton. Lagyan muna natin ng kilonewton. Yan. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, sorry for that. Importante lang. So, proceed tayo. Again, V is 7.5. So, 2V is, syempre, times 2, common sense, is 15 kilonewton. Ibig sabihin, V po natin dito is 7.5, 2V is 15, V is 7.5. Yan, that is our first step. So, I've already prepared dito yung ating frame na nag-cut na ako sa loob, no? Para mabilis na tayong mag-solve mamaya. So again, color red is for shear. So dito tayo nag-cut kanina, na-solve na natin, sorry. This is color red, no? Going to the left. So again, sa baba is equal but opposite in direction, going to the right. Ano yung value natin? That is 7.5 kilonewton. Hindi ko muna lalagyan ng unit ha. So make sure lang pag V is kilonewton. Hindi ko lalagyan para hindi masakit sa mata. Okay. So next is yung F natin sa inside is 15 kilonewton going to the left. So left, mag-react yung sa ilalim going to the right. That is 15 kilonewton. Yan, dahan-dahan kong sinusulat para masundan. Then last one, ito, kay I, which is an external column. So it is carrying 7.5. 7.5 kilonewton. Yan na, first step. First step na lang. Sige. So next, ano yung gagawin natin because of this shear? Okay? Because of this shear class, no, focus po tayo sa joint C. Because of this shear, magkakaroon po tayo ng moment. Bakit po tayo may moment, sir? Because of that shear na nasa gitna, 'di ba? As I said earlier, yung cut po natin is sa gitna. So therefore, this is 3 meters, no, kalahati ng 6 meters. This is also 3 meters. So meron tayong load, meron tayong lever arm. What will happen? Magkakaroon po tayo ng moment. Okay. So paano i-compute si moment? Color black. Dito ha, magkakaroon tayo ng moment. So drawing ko siya. Ayan. Then going clockwise. Bakit clockwise? Kasi, di ba? Ito yung point natin, si point C. Ito yung shear natin. So pag susundan mo, clockwise yung ating rotation. Paano pag-compute ng ating moment? Force times lever arm. So, paki-calculator po. What is 7.5 times 3 meters? Yes, paki-ready sa inyong calculator, no? Para masundan ninyo yung steps natin. That is 22.5. Very good. So, this moment is 22.5, naka-color black. So, kilonewton meter yan ha. Hindi ko lang lalagyan kasi masakit sa mata. So, again, Dito tayo nakafocus kay point C na joint. So because of our 22.5 na moment within our column, what will happen? Our beam will react. Dapat zero lahat kasi this is static, this is not moving. Lahat ng summation is equivalent to zero. Diba? So therefore, because of this moment na clockwise, coming from our column, our beam will react. No? So magre-react siya ng counterclockwise. Siyempre, para maging zero. Ano yung reaction natin na counterclockwise na moment? Siyempre, 22.5 din. Diba? Kita? Dalawa lang sila. Joint C, moment 22.5, sasaluin ng another moment, counterclockwise, 22.5. Next, as you can see in our beam CF, meron tayong moment. Because of that moment, nag-cut tayo sa center ng CF. What will happen? Magkakaroon ng shear. Di ba? Sa kumbaga, baliktad ba? Kanina, may shear, naging moment. Ngayon, moment, magiging shear sa beam CF. So again, shear is parallel sa surface, pero kung titingnan natin dito sa column, perpendicular siya. Parallel sa surface, perpendicular sa span. So dito, shear natin is parallel sa surface, perpendicular sa span. Again sa center yan, exaggerated lang po yung pag-cut ko para ma-input natin yung loob talaga. So as you can see, yung moment natin is counterclockwise. So therefore, paano mag-cause yan ng shear? Going upward. Diba? Counterclockwise, upward. Pangit naman ng counterclockwise, then dito ilalagay mo na shear is downward. So contradicting sa ating pag-rotate ng moment. Again, because of this 22.5 naging shear moment, no, kailangan ng force times its lever arm. So yung lever arm natin dito is yung ating half ng beam. Diba? So what will happen dito sa gitna? That is 8 meters. So yung gitna natin dito is obviously 4 meters. So, paano kunin si shear? Moment divided by our lever arm. What is 22.5 divided by 4 meters, class? Punta tayo sa color red. Ilan? That is, yes, 3 decimal places tayo, 5.625. So, yung iba, pakihabol po. Humabol kayo mag-calculator. So, that is 5.625. So, pansinin nyo, sa gitna ko nilalagay kasi yung color red tsaka color red dito, that is just the same. Dito din, color red is shear, 5.625 silang dalawa. No? Para hindi masakit sa mata. Take note, for example, isa-isahin mo paglagay, sakit masyado sa mata. So that's why nag-color coding ako. Okay, so next. Moment naging shear. Diba? Next step tayo. Ito. Focus tayo kay point C na joint. Focus. Sa point C na joint, mag-summation of forces, vertical tayo. Ito kay point C muna. Yung vertical na load natin kay point C, as you can see, eto nakakabit. Etong upward lang, si 5.625. Kita? So therefore, paano mag-react si column dyan? May shear tayo na 5.625 dito, pero upward siya. So syempre, si column, magre-react siya. Paano siya mag-react? Into tension or compression. Because of our shear na 5.625, mahihila. No, mahihila pataas yung ating column CB. Paano magre-react yung ating column CB? Sa paghila pataas because of our shear. Siyempre, hihilahin niya yung kanyang sarili pababa. Diba? So, here comes color blue, si tension or compression. Again, focus tayo kay joint C. Sa joint C, eto, involved si beam CF and column CB. Summation of forces vertical, isa lang po, si 5.625 lang. Hindi to kasali ha, sa kabilang side yan. Ibig sabihin, 5.625 pataas, so magre-react yung ating beam dito sa kabila going downward. Yan. So, syempre, sa kabilang side, sabi ko kanina, equal but opposite in direction going upward. Again, bakit going downward? Kasi meron tayong going upward. Nag-react siya. 5.625 pataas, siya lang. So, paano mag-react yung ating tension or compression? So, as you can see in our figure, naka-tension siya away from our joint. 5.625, so therefore our tension is also 5.625. Ayan na, kompleto na. At this section, meron na tayong shear, 7.5. Meron tayong moment, 22.5. No, dadagdagan ko. Because of this moment na 22.5, same din sa kabila. 22.5 but in opposite direction. So, so 22.5. This is 22.5. No? So as you can see, lahat is merong opposite but equal direction. Baliktad. Opposite direction but equal force or moment. Okay na. Sige, tapos na tayo dito ha. Kay tension or compression, naka-tension siya. Next, summation of forces horizontal at point C. Pansinin nyo, sino yung mga vertical natin? Si 30 kilonewton going to the right. Si 7.5 going to the left. 30 going to the right, 7.5 going to the left. Static, this is not moving. Dapat summation is 0. Diba? Mas malakas yung going to the left, mahina yung going, baliktad. Mas malakas yung going to the right, mahina yung going to the left kasi 7.5 lang siya. So therefore, syempre, tutulong. Color blue pala, sorry. Tutulong yung tension or compression at beam CF. Pakitype daw. Saan papunta yung CF natin? Na tension or compression, going to the left or going to the right? Based sa facts na sinabi ko kanina. Yes, how about the others? Again, 30 going to the right. 7.5 going to the left. So, tutulong si CF. Left ba siya or right? Yung kanang direction. Very good. Yan, pwedeng humabol. Going to the left. Diba? Tugi na, diba? 7.5, 30. So therefore, ilan yung itutulong niya. 30 minus 7.5. Siyempre. Diba? Dapat 0 yung summation. So, paki-type po sa calculator what is 30 minus 7.5. Yes. Huwag mong i-times. Hindi. Naka-type lang yung 15. Okay. So, that is 22.5. That's correct. 22.5. So, that is in compression kasi papasok siya sa ating joint C. So, again, sa kabila, opposite but equal in our magnitude. So, ilagay ko lang sa gitna ha. This compression is 22.5 kilonewton. Oh, congrats! Tapos na tayo sa joint C. Proceed na tayo kay joint F. No, let's focus kay joint F. So sa joint F, meron tayong shear na 5.625 which is going downward. Because of that, 'di ba? Magiging moment siya. So 5.625 times 4 lever arm niya. Then pababa, so therefore that is counterclockwise. So what is 5.625 na shear times 4 meters? What is that moment? That is, yes, 22.5. Correct. So this is 22.5. So kapag sweto na kayo, no, mabilis na kayong mag-compute. Ang isang clue lang dyan, class, kung ano yung moment natin dito, yan din yung moment sa kabila sa ating beam. Diba? Pero newbie pa tayo, ang ginawa ko is 5.625 times 4. Pero pag mabilisan, 22.5, so copy-paste, 22.5. Yan din yung ginawa natin dito, di ba? 22.5 dito sa C. So sa baba, 22.5 din. Pero kung gusto mong isolve, 7.5 times 3 meters. Ayan na. Yan yung step, pero pag dire-diretso, copy-paste. Okay, next, proceed tayo dito sa ating section FE. Column FE. Kanina, nasulat na natin, no? Meron siyang shear na 15 kilonewton. Okay, so with that 15 kilonewton na shear, magkakaroon tayo ng moment because of our force na 15 times its lever arm na 3 meters. Going to the left, so therefore it will cause a clockwise moment. 15 times 3 meters. What is our moment here at our point F from our column FE? Pila. That is 45. Very good, children. 45 kilonewton per meter. Kilonewton meter, not per. Kilonewton times meter. Oh, ito na. Focus tayo kay joint F. Meron tayong counterclockwise galing sa beam CF. Meron tayong clockwise galing sa ating FE. Sino yung mas malakas galing kay FE? 45. Tapos, opposite, yung isa, 22.5. Siyempre, mas mahina yung galing kay CF. So, from our diagram and from your common sense, ano yung rotation galing sa ating beam FI? Clockwise or counterclockwise? CW or CCW? Discuss natin na, 45, malakas, 45. 22.5, counterclockwise, maliit. dapat 0 yung ating moment. So, ano yun dapat yung reinforcement natin? Clockwise or counterclockwise? Yes, very good. That is counterclockwise. Diba? Kasi clockwise yung malakas, counterclockwise yung mahina. So therefore, dadagdagan natin yung mahina para maging 0. So another counterclockwise. O, paano pag-compute sa ating moment dito? 45 na clockwise. Pwede mong ilagay sa calculator positive 45. So 22.5 is counterclockwise. So minus 22.5. Ano yung lumabas? That is 45 minus 22.5. So another technique to ha. So eto, pag clockwise is positive, pag counterclockwise is negative. Pwedeng ganito yung approach mo. So type mo 45 positive, negative 22.5. Ano yung labas? Positive 22.5. So ibig sabihin, may natira pang clockwise na 22.5. So paano siya magiging 0? No, lalagyan mo ng 22.5 na negative. So ano yung negative? Counterclockwise. So pwede ganyan na analysis. So bahala kung saan kahiyang. So kapag mabilisan, ganyan. Positive yung clockwise, negative counterclockwise. Kung ano yung labas, kung positive, gawin mong negative. So counterclockwise. Kung lumabas is negative, gagawin mong positive. So yung arrow mo is clockwise. So ikaw bahala kung saan kahiyang. So ayan, proceed na tayo. Because of this 22.5 na moment, what will happen? Magkakaroon tayo ng shear. Same kanina. Moment, gagawing shear. Paano? I-divide sa kanyang lever arm. Diba? So, i-drawing natin dito yung lever arm niya. This is 6 meters. So, hatiin natin sa gitna. This is 3 meters and this is also 3 meters. Same process kanina dito sa gitna. Moment gawing shear. Moment 22.5 divided by 3 meters. Kasi sa gitna siya. Ilan yan? 22.5 divided by 3. Yes, that's correct. Pwedeng umabol that is 7.5. This is counterclockwise. So, ibig sabihin, going upward. No, equal shear but opposite in direction. So, dito sa kabila, going downwards. Sabi niyo kanina, yung sagot is 7.5 kilonewton. Kita ng pattern kung paano siya makompleto. Sige, tapos na tayo dyan. Proceed tayo dito sa ito. Yung tension in our beam FI. So sa tension at beam FI, no, mag-focus tayo sa mga horizontal forces. So, kumbaga dito tayo mag-focus Ito. Yeah. Lagyan ko ng circle Don't worry, mamaya buburahin ko yan. Diyan focus tayo dito, focus. So, yung 30 kilonewton natin, di ba? Sasanggain ng 7.5 kilonewton. So, pakitype sa calculator, 30 minus 7.5. Horizontal siya. And another one, sasanggain din siya ng 22.5. Pero take note, hindi tayo dyan nagputol. So, erase sa 22.5. Dito tayo nagputol. So, hindi siya exposed. Hindi siya kasali sa computation. Tingnan mo yung bilog ko. 30 minus 7.5 minus eto, si 15 equals. So, yan yung dito na part. So, syempre, 30, malaki pa rin siya. So, common sense will tell you, this is also going to the left pa rin. Again na, 30 kilonewton minus 7.5 na shear minus 15. Sir, bakit hindi ito kasali? Kasi hindi siya exposed. Dito tayo nakafocus ng cut. O, pila. 30 minus 7.5 minus 15. Okay, calculator po. Ito. Ito pala yung sagot ninyo. Same kasi kanina, no? Yes, that's correct. 7.5. So therefore, our tension here is not tension kasi papasok sa kabila. Lalagyan ko din equal but opposite in direction. And erase ko to. This is 7.5 kilonewton. So ganyan siya. Pagkatapos natin sa shear, tension, or compression, tingnan natin yung mga horizontal forces. 30 minus 7.5 minus 15. So ayan, 7.5. Next, proceed tayo dito sa axial, no? Tension or compression kay column FE. Focus. So, lalagyan ko ng circle para makafocus kayo. Ayan. Diyan tayo mag-focus. Summation of forces vertical at point F. May pababa tayong color red, si 5.625. May pataas tayong 7.5. So ano yung arrow natin dito? Take note, mas maliit si 5.625, mas malaki si 7.5. So paki-type sa chat box, downward or down or upward? Up. Up or down? Based sa 5.625 pababa, 7.5 pataas. Again, tutulungan natin kung sino yung mas maliit. Sino yung mas maliit sa dalawa? Yan. So, yan yung pwede natin gawing clue. Kung sino yung mas maliit, no? Dadagdagan natin or we need to help yung mas maliit. So, para maging 0. So, pababa, 5.625, pataas, 7.5. So, dapat pababa yung ating arrow. So, sa kabila, dito na side, di ba? Equal but opposite in direction, pataas siya. Pwedeng umabol type lang kayo ng down dyan para may participation. So, ang tanong, what is our axial load na tension? 5.625 downward, 7.5 upward. Okay, minus lang, 7.5 minus 5.625. Yes, that's correct. Pwedeng humabol. Parang may participation kayo. Diba? That is 1.875. So, lalagyan natin dito sa gitna, 1.875 kilonewton. Ayan, kompleto na. Etong 45, dadagdagan ko lang para mamaya. Meron tayong clockwise dito. So, dito sa baba is counterclockwise na 45. Diba? Kung gusto mong isolve, same kanina, 15 times 3 meters is 45. Yan. Ayan, we're done. Proceed na tayo. Focus na po tayo, class, at joint I. Yan, kay joint I tayo. Sige. Joint I. May shear na 7.5. Because of our shear, magkakaroon tayo ng moment. Paano kunin si moment? Force times lever arm. Ano yung lever arm natin? 3 meters. So what is 7.5 times 3 meters? So magiging clockwise kasi going to the left. (7.5 times 3 meters. Ilan yan, class? That is 22.5. Very good. So, lagay natin dito 22.5. Okay, eto focus tayo. May moment na 22.5, naging 7.5 na shear. May 7.5 na shear going downward. 7.5 times 3 meters is 22.5. Diba? Yan yung technique natin kanina. Pwede din, kung ano yung moment dito, ilagay mo lang sa kabila, i-copy-paste mo lang, pero opposite direction. So, 22.5. Sir, may nagtanong, for example, paano natin malalaman na tama ni yung mga ginawa natin? So, as you can see in our point I, 22.5 na clockwise. Ito. 22.5 na counterclockwise, that is 0. So therefore, so far, tama yung mga pinaggagawa natin. Kasi nag-0 sa last part. For example, yung lumabas dito is 22.5, dito is 5. Paano yan? Pag counter, wala nang beam dyan sa kabila. Wala. There's something wrong with your solution. So ito yung parang checkpoint mo. Uy, tama pa yung process ko kasi nag-0 pa siya. Okay, so proceed tayo dito kay column IH. So kay column IH, tingnan natin yung actual load niya, compression ba or tension. So lalagyan ko ng circle para hindi kayo mahirapan. Ito. Yan, shadow. Summation of forces vertical is equivalent to 0. May pababa tayo na 7.5 because of our shear here. So, paano mag-react yung ating actual dito? Upward or downward? Paki-type sa chat box. Tingin ninyo. Ito yung joint. Ito downward. Paano mag-react si column? Downward or upward? Para maging 0 yung ating summation of forces vertical. Yan, very good. That is upward. Pataas po yung pag-react niya. So, therefore, syempre, sa baba is baliktad. Pababa siya. Equal but opposite in direction. So, what is our magnitude? May 7.5 tayo na pababa. Siya lang. So, what is our compression here? Yes? How about the others? Ayan, very good. 7.5. Para maging 0. Save ko muna, no? Baka ma-erase ko lahat. Balik tayo sa umpisa. Ayan na. So, as you can see, medyo mabagal masyado yung pag-solve ko kasi umpisa pa. Mamaya, medyo bilisan natin. Aabutan tayo ng bukas nito. But as you can see, at least na-explain natin ng maganda, ng masinsinan yung steps. Dito sa baba is medyo bilisan na natin. Yan, kumpleto na, no? To complete that one, lalagyan natin ng moment. May moment tayo na 22.5 galing sa 7.5 times 3. So, pwede mo siyang isolve. Ito na shear, 7.5 times 3 is also 22.5. So, kapag magaling ka na, mabilis ka na, just copy-paste. Kung ano yung nasa taas, 22.5. Sa baba is 22.5. Pero opposite in rotation. Ayan, tapos na tayo sa roof deck papuntang second floor. Let us proceed sa ating ground floor papuntang second floor. Okay? So, next, yan yung sabi natin, no? So, next step, puputulin natin yung ground floor papuntang second floor sa gitna para ma-expose yung mga shear sa ating mga columns. So, dito. Yan. Puputulin ko siya. Dito ako mag-drawing. Yan. Imagine lang na half yan siya. We have C, F, I. We have B, E, H. This is 8 meters. This is 6 meters. Lagyan natin ng mga reaction. Sa ating roof deck is 30 kilonewtons. Sa ating second floor or along our second floor is 60 kilonewton. So, paano mag-react yung gitna ng ating columns? Pag outside columns is V. Pag inside columns, that is 2V. So, same kanina, summation of forces horizontal is equivalent to 0 where all right side forces are positive. We have dalawa. We have 30 kilonewton plus 60 kilonewton equals, we have V plus 2V plus V. Sir, bakit walang V, 2V, tsaka V dito sa gitna? Kasi hindi siya exposed. Kasi hindi tayo dyan nag-cut. Kita ninyo? Sa taas, may V, 2V, V. Kasi dyan tayo nag-cut. Dito, wala. Kasi hindi siya exposed. Hindi siya nakakat. So, summation of forces, gawin nating minus. But that is just the same, no? Minus, minus, minus equals 0. So, please class, paki-shift solve what is our V. Yes, yung iba humabol. Kahit nasulat na natin, pwede pa ding humabol. That is 22.5, very good. So, how about our 2V? Ayan, that is 45. Okay, ayan na. Set up natin. V clockwise, going to the left. This is going to the right. This is going to the left, going to the right, going to the left, going to the right. This is V lang siya, no? Ano yun? 22.5. This is also 22.5. And this is 45. Yan. So, lagyan natin ng measurement para mamaya, no? Diretso na tayo. So, this is 6 meters. So, hatiin natin into 2 parts. So, that is 3 meters. And this is also 3 meters. Okay na. So, may shear tayo. Ano yung first step natin kanina? Gagawin natin siyang moment. Paano maging moment? Point load times lever arm. Ano yung lever arm natin? 3 meters. So, what is 22.5 times 3 meters? Wow, ang bilis ni Morales. How about the others? So, this is clockwise, di ba? Going to the left. So, it will cause us na going to the left is clockwise rotation. Ayan. So that's correct. Now, pwedeng humabol. That is 67.5. Next. Ang first style, ulitin ko kung paano kunin si moment. Analysis using common sense. So common sense, 67.5 clockwise. Diba? 22.5 also clockwise. Ang goal natin maging 0. So mag-counter tayo, no? Ibig sabihin, what is our rotation here at our beam BE? Clockwise, CW, or counterclockwise, CCW? Yes, that's correct. Counterclockwise. Yan yung first style ng pag-determine. Pwede ding computational. Clockwise is positive. So, pakitype sa calculator, 67.5 na positive. 22.5 is positive. So, 67.5 plus 22.5. What is our answer? Positive, negative. Then yung sagot mismo. Ano yun? Ito, ulitin natin. 67.5 positive plus 22.5 positive equals. Ayan. Yung lumabas muna. No? Ang lumabas is positive 90. 'Di ba? So clockwise na 90. O paano siya maging 0? No, lalagyan natin ng 90 na counterclockwise. So that's why counterclockwise na 90. So yan yung another step. Pwedeng computational, pwedeng common sense na style. So, ikaw bahala ha kung saan ka mas hiyang. Yung common sense, titingnan mo kung paano pag-balance or i-compute mo kaagad. Positive, positive, mag-positive yung labas. So counteran ko siya ng negative, counterclockwise. So, ikaw bahala kung saan kahiyang. Okay. So, 90 is counterclockwise. So, pag may moment, may shear, di ba? This is counterclockwise. So, clearly, yung ating shear dito is going upward, dito is downward. Again, counterclockwise. So, going upward. Paano pag-compute? Moment papuntang shear is lever arm. So what is 90 divided by 4? Ayan, mabilisan na tayo ha, 22.5. Then 90 dyan, para mas mabilis, counter mo lang dito sa kabila, another 90. Okay? So next, yung ating tension. Bibilisan ko ha. Tension natin is I'm also thinking, no? Baka mali yung masabi ko. We have 60. Basta ang kailangan natin dito is axial. So, horizontal forces tayo. 60 tsaka 30, 90. Meron tayong 22.5. Ito. Alam ko na. So, focus tayo dito. Focus tayo at joint B. So, joint B class, meron tayong 60. So, positive, going to the right. Meron tayong 7.5. Kasali po siya ha. Kasi joint B tayo. 60 plus 7.5. Then, meron tayong going to the left, si 22.5. So, 60 positive plus positive 7.5 minus 22.5. What is our answer? Ayan. So, eto para hindi masakit sa ulo, no? Pwedeng computational yung pagsagot mo. Again, lalagyan natin na para may guide tayo. Going to the right is positive, going to the left is negative. So, positive 60, positive 7.5, negative 22.5. Yung lumabas sa calculator ninyo is positive 45. So, ibig sabihin, going to the right. Pero need natin gawing 0. So, ika-counter natin. So, going to the left yung idodrawing natin. So, ganyan na. Calculation siya na approach. Based tayo sa direction. Ulitin ko, 60, positive, 22.5, negative, 7.5, positive. Yung labas sa calculator ninyo is 45 na positive. So, ibig sabihin, ang ilalagay natin is negative to counter that. So, going to the left. So, sa kabila, opposite but equal reaction, ayan siya. Okay? So, lalagyan ko 45. Kung ako, mag-compute ako, computational yung style ko para hindi masakit sa ulo, no? Minsan kasi kapag common sense yung ginagamit natin, masakit sa ulo. Kasi hinahanap pa natin yung common sense. So next, proceed tayo. Ayan, naging 45 siya. So proceed tayo sa axial dito sa column BA. Diba? Same kanina. Encircle ko siya para ma-separate. Ayan. At joint B. No? Summation of forces, vertical tayo. Same pa rin. Going upward po natin is positive. Going downward is negative. Sige. So upward, positive 5.625 as you can see. Positive 22.5. So ano yung labas? Yung labas muna ha. 5.625 plus 22.5. Yes. Umabol yung iba. Abol. That is 28.125. Based sa computation, positive siya. Goal natin maging 0. So therefore, yung kailangan nating i-draw is kabaliktaran. That is negative. Negative is pababa. So ganyan yung analysis kapag yan, no? So ganyan yung analysis kapag computational. So that is 28.125. Yan. Tanggalin ko yung circle ko. Pang-guide. Ayan. Ubus na. Etong 67.5, copy-paste po natin. Okay. So that is counterclockwise. So dito ilalagay natin clockwise. Ay, 67 pala. Ayan. Okay? So, based on our reaction, no, mamaya na lang. Pang-finalize natin yon. So, dito muna tayo. Tapos na tayo dito. Tapos na tayo kay BE. Proceed na tayo kay ED. Mabilisan lang. Shear, 45. Gawin nating moment. 45 times 3 meters. Okay, calculator po. That is clockwise. $135. Na, medyo, as you can see, medyo mabilis na akong mag-solve. Then, computational yung style natin kasi masakit sa ulo yung common sense. Positive 135, negative 90, pakitype. Positive 45 equals. Again, positive 135 minus 90, negative 90, plus 45. $90 na positive. Yan na? Yes. Kasi positive siya, anong gagawin natin? Counterclockwise. Diba? Sure kayo? Positive 90 yung lumabas? Ulit. Baka mali yung pagsabi ko. Si 135 is negative, counterclockwise. So, pakitype, no? I think mali yung nasabi ko sa inyo. Negative 135. Si 90 is... Ay, tama. Ano ba yan? Ulit. Positive 135. Yun nga, tama. Positive 90. No? Sorry. So, therefore, ika-counter natin siya. Negative is counterclockwise. Ayun. No? Tama pala. Akala ko mali. 90. Ganyan na, computational. Kung ano yung sagot, pag positive, so gawin mong negative. Negative is counterclockwise. Pag negative yung lalabas, gawin mong positive. So therefore, ang pagsulat mo is clockwise. So because of our 90, no? Pag 90, ayan na, diretso tayo. Lagyan ko din dito 90. Diba? Opposite but equal in direction. Equal but opposite in direction. So eto, gawin natin siyang shear. Counterclockwise siya, so going upward. Dito is downward. 90 divided by 3. So what is our shear? Ilan class? 90 na moment. Divide natin ng 3 para maging shear. That is 30. Ayan, habol kayo. 30. Okay na? 30? Okay. So next, analyze natin yung ating axial. So, circle ko ha para ano? Para mas klaro. Focus tayo kay joint E. Summation of forces horizontal. Pakitype sa calculator ha, sundan nyo ko. Positive 45. Negative 45. No, ito yung sinusundan natin ha, positive, negative. And then, positive 15 equals. What is our answer? Ulit. Positive 45, negative 45, positive 15. Ang sagot is positive 15. So, dapat gawin nating 0. So, i-counter natin negative yung pag-represent natin. So, going to the left. Ito is going to the right. Ayan ha, I hope na nasundan. Again, kung tip, kung hindi na masakit talaga yung ulo mo, hindi mo masundan, just solve this again on your own. Iba talaga yung tayo na nagsosolve. Ayan, 15. Okay, next. Proceed tayo sa actual sa ating column ED. Same pa din yung ating ikot or yung cut. Ayan. Sundan nyo ko. Pababa is negative. So, negative 22.5 plus 1.875. Pataas siya. Plus 30 equals. Ulitin natin. Negative 22.5. Positive 1.875. Positive 30. What is our answer? Positive 9.375. Ang goal natin is gawing 0. So therefore, pababa. No, i-counter natin siya. So therefore, dito, same lang, pataas. So, ayan, computational na style. 9.375. I-counter mo lang kung ano yung sagot. Pag positive, gawin mong negative, pababa. Pag positive, gawin mong to the left para maging negative. Pag positive, gawin mong counterclockwise para negative. Kompleto na. Ito, 135. Same kanina, no? Kung ano yung nasa taas, counter mo lang dito sa baba. So this is 135 kilonewton meter. Save ko lang class ha. Baka kasi iba yung mapindot ko. Wala, erase to lahat. Okay. Ayan na, tapos na tayo dito. Dito na tayo na part. Kumbaga, malapit na tayong matapos. So, eto, focus tayo kay 22.5. Shear. Gawin nating moment. 22.5 times 3. Then, clockwise siya based sa ating direction. What is our answer? Yes, that is 67.5. Nasa dulo tayo, so checking. Sundan nyo ko ha. Positive 67.5. Type. Negative 90. Positive 22.5. Equals. Ano yung sagot? Again, positive 67.5, negative 90, positive 22.5. 0, very good. So, tama yung pinaggagawa natin. That's correct. Diba? So, ganyan mag-checking. Ganyan mag-checking sa moment. Sir, paano mag-checking sa shear, sa axial? Ang shear, tama na talaga yan, no? Ito man yun, di ba? Sa shear. Tama, gid na. How about sa axial, sir, sa taas? So, dito, ang pag-compute is 30 minus 22.5 minus 7.5. 0. Di ba? Dito, 60 minus 45 minus 15. 0. So, tama. Ganun lang yung style natin. Okay, proceed tayo. So, kapag meron tayong 67.5, may 22.5, so ang kulang po natin dito is yung ating axial, compression ba siya or tension. So, lalagyan ko ng circle para masundan ninyo. Ito, tsaka ito. Yan. At joint H. Okay? At joint H tayo. Summation of forces vertical is equivalent to 0. Sundan nyo ako. Negative 30 kasi pababa. Di ba? Negative 30, pababa. Then, we have negative 7.5 kasi pababa din siya. What is our answer? Negative 30, negative 7.5. Ayan, yung labas is, yung lumabas muna sa calculator, negative 37.5. Kapag negative, dapat gawin nating 0, so positive. Paano magiging positive? Going upward. Very good. Very good, children. No? Parang mga elementary ba? Ayan. So, this is 37.5. Ayan. So, copy natin. No? Finalize na lang natin, 67.5. So, dito sa kabila is also 67.5. So, take note, this is fixed support. So, kasi minsan hinahanap, find the reaction at point A. So, paano pagkuha? As you can see, yung reaction natin is opposite sa ating section dito. As you can see, going upward po siya, 28.125. Ano yung isusulat natin dito na reaction? Upward or downward, based dito. Ang clue is opposite. Yung arrow natin at reaction at point A or support A. Upward or downward? Ayan, very good. Downward. So, our reaction at point A is 28.125. How about yung ating vertical reaction man, yung ating horizontal reaction? As you can see, this is going to the right. So, ano yung horizontal reaction natin dito? Left or right? Yan, very good. Left. No, that is 22.5. Next is yung moment. As you can see, clockwise. Moment natin dito at point A. That is counterclockwise. CCW. So, dahil nakibutang siya. This is 67.5 kilonewton meter. Okay ba? So, medyo bilisan ko Ito is upward. So, pababa siya. This is 9.375. Ito sa kabila, pababa. So, counter natin, pataas siya. 37.5. Dito is going to the right. So, going to the left, yung ating horizontal. 45. Dito is going to the right. So, going to the left tayo. This is 22.5. And last one, yung mga moment. This is clockwise. So, counterclockwise. Mali, no? Ito, no? Mali. This is clockwise. Ang sinulat ko dito is also clockwise. So, let me just correct that. Dapat counterclockwise. Yan. So, dito, clockwise. So, dito is counterclockwise. And this one is also clockwise. So, this is also counterclockwise. 135. 135. Okay. So, paano to siya kapag mag-quiz or exam tayo? So, first one, syempre, yung kabuuhan na save ko muna, baka mawala. Yung kabuuan na figure, syempre, yan yung pinakamalaking points. 'Di ba? Pero naman, isa-isahin ko yan. Napakahirap. So, kumbaga, may side tayo na kailangang i-compile. Ibig sabihin, may figure ito, then may mga hahanapin ako. For example, pakisagot pakisagot. Questions siya. Sabihin ko, find the maximum moment at joint H. Sagot sa ating chat box. maximum moment at joint H? Yes, ang answer is 90. Ayan. So, kumbaga, 6 questions yan. Kumbaga, hindi lang sapat na alam mo yung nabuo mo yung figure. Dapat alam mo din kung paano basahin. Find the reaction. Vertical reaction at support G. Vertical reaction at support G. Ano yung vertical? Siyempre, yan, 37.5. Horizontal reaction at point A. Yan, 22.5. No? Pag sinabing horizontal reaction and direction, so lagyan nyo 22.5 going to the left. Or 22.5 then arrow na left. No? Okay, next. Axial. Yan na, axial is compression or tension. Yung color blue, that is our axial. Again ko ha. Ito, pag general term ng tension or compression, that is axial. Ibig sabihin, axial can be tension or compression. So pag sinabing what is the axial load at beam Fi? So, ano yung sagot? Axial load at beam Fi. Oh, very good. Oh, another one. Load beam axial load at beam BE. That's correct, 45. Shear at beam EH. What is the shear at beam EH? Ayan, very good. Ang galing. No? Ganyan lang. Next, maximum moment at joint F. Ilan? Oh, that's correct, 45. Ganyan lang. Next, siguro last, no? What is the maximum shear at joint E? So, ibig sabihin, apat yung pagpipilian. Itong mga color red. Diba? Si shear at joint E. Diba? Nakakabit siya. Oh, maximum shear at joint E. That is 45. Ayan, very good. So, ganyan na. May mga questions you need to answer based sa inyong diagram. So, that's it, no? We're done with our portal method, but sad to say, we will have our next method. Pero syempre, let us have a 10 minutes break. So again, I hope that you have learned. No, I hope na hindi masyadong mabilis yung pag-discuss natin sa portal method na masusundan ninyo. But again, if hindi mo nasundan, you need to solve it again on your own, na mano-mano, para mas matutunan mo. So, see you class after 10 minutes.